Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by inspecting a number of infrastructural projects in Region 3.
It's a very complex task, as you can see. The big shore-based facility, the wharf facility, has to be done in conjunction with this road, the feeder road, which is about a mile long.
2.5 kilometers,
2.5 kilometers. And there's some specific engineering specifications that has to be met in the development of this road and the wharf facility. And then we'll take a look at the development we're doing to expand the infrastructure to move the traffic around, and also the new alignment that will bring the pipe in, so that people can have an understanding as to what is happening. You know, we talk about the shore base, about the gas to shore project, and people want to know what is happening, what in terms of the timeline, the phase of the project, and the complexity. This is a very, very complex project. Maybe one of the most complex projects we have undertaken in the history of our country.
President Ali underscored the importance of understanding during his speech at World Understanding Day dinner at the Rotary Club of Georgetown.
I don't believe we can understand someone if we refuse to listen. Half of the time we misunderstand each other, or we have a misconceived notion about each other. It is because we either avoid listening to each other, or we don't spend time listening to each other. And if you get into a fight like Robert Casal, you won't spend enough time listening because you're trying to win the fight, so that you will never come to a position of understanding. I'm not saying Robert is in a fight or was in a fight, I'm just saying. So we have to look at our ability to listen, and how our ability to listen allows us to understand each other.
He also assured us that more partnerships will be created to achieve a food security and to contribute significantly to CARICOM's 25 by 25 goal of reducing the region's enormous food import bill by 25% by the year 2025.
We want to integrate your work with what we're doing, because we want to bring a lot of young people into the issue of food security. And this is not misdirected effort. The next stream of major successful entrepreneurs will be those who are in the food business and those who are in the agricultural sector. What we are doing is investing in technology to make it more welcoming for young people. And here's where we can partner. We can partner together as we seek to position Guyana as an important regional food hub.
President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali says more investments in businesses will increase the surrounding property values. He was speaking at the opening of the multi-million-dollar Surrey trading bond at Little Diamond East, Bangdamarara.
Your neighbor who has not built as yet can go now and get a higher value on their property because you have added to the value of the area. That is how it works. Then, so when we collectively do this, what do? We are now advancing development, because development spurs development.
The head of state emphasized that promoting such development is important since it helps to strengthen the social safety net. He explained that the private sector plays a crucial role by creating jobs and contributing to the local economy.
These developments help to empower communities because it creates a trickle effect in terms of wealth and empowerment. It changes the landscape. The entire landscape of Guyana is being transformed.
The head of state and other leaders reflected on the memory of former presidents Dr. Jenny Jagan and Janet Jagan. Dr. Ali noted that Dr. Jagan's work to develop Guyana is unquantifiable. President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali met with United Kingdom's Parliamentary Under-Secretary for State for the Americas and the Caribbean, David Rookley, and a visiting UK team. The team also included UK's High Commissioner to Guyana, Jane Miller. After the meeting, the head of state presented a painting titled Loaded with Gold by local artist Merlin Ellis to Rookley. Minister of Foreign Affairs Hugh Todd, Minister of Amerindian Affairs Pauline Sukai, and the Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat accompanied President Ali. President Ali then relocated his office to Region 3 for 2 days, meeting hundreds of persons and addressing their issues.
So I think this is very important in improving efficiency, removing bureaucracy, bringing governance to the people.
On day 2 of the exercise, President Ali oversaw the distribution of tractors and trailers to a number of neighborhood democratic councils.
One of the major irritants across different communities is the environment, cleanliness, and the way we treat the environment. And this is not only a NDC or a government function. This is an individual function. How we behave and care for the environment, how we treat the environment, how we discard of garbage, our whole attitude towards the environment is an important aspect of holistic living. So today, Nigel and the Ministry of Local Government working very hard across the various NDCs is delivering another promise by the government of Ghana, where every single NDC will now receive one brand new tractor with a hydraulic trailer to help them in their work. Whether it is a routine patching of roads, moving of materials, this would definitely help in greater efficiency and reliability. But I also want to urge the NDCs and those who will be using this asset to ensure that they do so safely, but more importantly, that they care these assets.
Dr. Ali noted that a plethora of housing matters have been addressed.
As you know, the housing program was dead for 5 years. Nothing was done in housing for 5 years, and this is a demonstration as to the effect of an ineffective government. In 5 years did nothing for housing. Today, we have brought back housing to one of the most vibrant states in the history of our country. And if you see on the screen, you will see that 187 cases has been referred to other agency, and the staff will be following up this over the coming days. We have 275 persons who came here, left the phone number. Their cases were followed up overnight. The team is trying to get them, but they're unreachable because their numbers might have been ringing out or not working. You will see that 469 cases are being followed up right now with other agency, and I'll tell you a bit about that. There's a situation here where we had an old housing area in Lenora Pasture that within 24 hours, Jailal, how old is this issue? Decades? 100-year-old issue we have been able to resolve in the last 24 hours here, bringing titles to people's homes.
This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching, and do join us again next week.